To say Kiki Iriafen has had an incredible rookie season so far is an understatement. In May, she averaged 14 points, 11 rebounds on an efficient 52% from the field. This was enough to win Rookie of the Month, even over Paige Bueckers. For the season, she's averaging 15 points and 10 rebounds while shooting an incredible 50% from the field. There's only 4 players currently averaging a double-double, and Kiki is the only one doing it while shooting at least 50% from the field. This is especially impressive when you consider the fact she has been going against all-star post players almost every night. She's went up against Aaliyah Boston twice, Jonquel Jones, Breanna Stewart, Brittany Griner, Asia Wilson, and Alyssa Thomas. These are all some of the best post players in the game, and in some cases MVP candidates. And she's holding her own. It was pretty frustrating watching the latest Liberty game. Kiki easily would have had a career night if they didn't call a foul every time a Liberty player would flop, which caused her to be in foul trouble. She had 17 points and 9 rebounds in only 18 minutes. Who knows what she would have done with more time. The 2024 draft class was widely considered a generational all-time great class. 2025 didn't receive nearly the amount of praise or admiration, but outside of Caitlin Clark, Kiki has looked better than every player in that draft class so far. What's scary is this is the worst she's going to be. She's still learning the feel of the game and is playing under a completely different system than she was at USC. She looks like a potential all-star already, and with her immense worth ethic, she can develop into one of the best post players in the league. Now the real question is, why did Kiki struggle so much at USC, but is looking so great as a pro? The low-hanging fruit is to blame Juju Watkins, but I couldn't disagree more. I think it's ridiculous to blame Juju for why Kiki didn't look as good at USC compared to her performance at Stanford or for the Mystics. Brittany Sykes and Juju have a very similar play style, and that hasn't limited Kiki's game. The real reason Kiki didn't look as spectacular at USC is because the team couldn't shoot. Avery Howell was the only player that could shoot threes at a high level for USC. Juju was their only elite mid-range scorer, which means the spacing was terrible. When teams can clog the paint up, that's going to make any post player's life harder. Stanford and the Washington Mystics pretty much always had a lineup where at least 3 other players on the court could score from behind the three-point line. The fact you can't sag off 3 feet from Mystics players gave Kiki so much more room in the high and low post area. It also takes longer for help defense to get to her, and even then, it's not like Kiki was terrible at USC. She was still clearly one of the best forwards in the country and was a third-team All-American. Kiki's so-called bad season would be amazing for 99% of college players. If anything, the fact averaging 18-8 on a top 5 team is considered underwhelming just shows how good she is. What's more puzzling to me is the lack of mainstream coverage that Kiki Iriafen is getting. We saw a major emphasis on double-doubles last year with Angel Reese. The major network analysts were adamant that Angel Reese needs to be talked about just as much as Caitlin Clark. This is not an attack on Angel Reese. I have 0 issues with the media celebrating her accomplishments, but it's just weird to me that Kiki has looked like a better player and one of the best young players in general, but the media barely talks about Kiki, which makes me wonder what's really going on. Did they really care about what Angel Reese was doing, or was it just the media being desperate about pitting another rookie against Caitlin Clark? Or was it because they didn't plan for Kiki to be this good, this early? In general, the marketing for the 2025 draft class outside of Paige Bueckers has been pretty bad. This was dating back even before the season started. I'm highlighting Kiki in this video, but in general, this draft class hasn't nearly gotten the love it deserves, especially considering they have been outplaying a lot of the players in the 2024 draft class that was deemed generational. But I can't complain about the problem and not do anything about it. I'll do a lot more videos highlighting the players in this draft class over the season. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.